If you're planning on coming to the Philippines, the place I call the greatest place on earth, there's some things you should know. One of the best ways to explore new places, see new things, meet new people is to rent a car or a scooter. Most tourists come and depend on Grab or tricycles, and they really just don't even begin to scratch the surface. Palawan, El Nido, and Coron are some of the greatest tourist spots on earth. We're going to tell you about prices, options, and my pick. This is not always as easy as it looks. I've been through 14 different dealers all over the Philippines in the last year. So this is the information you need to avoid having troubles.
What is living in there? What the heck?
You really need to try to avoid renting a redneck scooter. It's unbelievable. We got a flat tire, guys. I've had shops guarantee me brand new scooters on the phone, and I show up and they give me an old piece of junk. So what is a good price? What is a good dealer? Let's look into that now, and we'll tell you some options. All right, guys, it's been a month since we rented. We're here at Peter's Motorcycle and Car Rental, and I'm going to extend. So I'm going to keep it for another month, possibly two. We're here with Peter and Luisito. He's going to tune the bike up a little bit, meaning he's going to adjust the brakes for me, give it a quick cleanup. So Peter rented me this bike. It was a brand new bike, literally a month old, and I've had it about a month, and I'm going to extend. It turns out that I extend for almost 5 months.
And so far, so good, man. I'm very happy with the bike. And the service is good, too. Really good. So say hi to Peter, guys. Yo, Peter, what's up, man? Good morning, boss. Nice to see you again. All right. So one of the nice things about Peter's shop is they do all their service in-house.
When you get to Palawan and land in Puerto Princesa, you're going to notice there's a bunch of bike shops on the side of the road. They're really small, a handful of bikes, and they have no shop to do repairs at. Now, I'm not saying they don't have shops back at their home or wherever it is, and I'm not saying they're not good dealers, but their prices, I went down and talked to every dealer in all the shops, like 6 or 8 of them, and all the prices were very high. So what I love about Peter's shop is there's an entire family here backing you up with a full shop. They do all their services themselves right there. They keep the tires up to date and they give you good brakes, which I've had a lot of problems with in the past. Let's continue.
Right, it's not one of those roadside stands. No disrespect to them, all right? But there's a whole bunch of roadside vendors renting out the bikes, and I don't know, man, their prices are a little high. And for me, it's not overly comfortable doing so. Knowing that we have a whole family behind us, right? And a whole shop here that does the work themselves makes me feel good. Their prices are excellent. You'll have to discuss that with them because I'm sure prices change over time, but oh, good, man. Oh yeah, and the thing I like the most, the guy helped me install a box so that we have something to put stuff in. It doesn't come standard, at least not at this point. He might someday do it, but it doesn't come standard. But man, this is a lifesaver if you're gonna be here long term. There's storage under the seat too, but that's it for now. We'll let the man get to work. So, Mr. Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
I like your hat, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you do all your own repairs?
Yeah,
all
we
right.
do all our repairs. My father, brothers know how to repair everything. Yeah,
Yeah, and maintenance too. So,
Yeah,
so the bikes are all set up all the time.
yeah.
You're all
every
ready to
time that
go.
it's rented, every time it's come back, then we're going to wash it, then check everything before we put it there outside, close it.
Yeah, it's perfect. We checked in with a couple of times over there. I've had it for 4 months, by the way, that bike. So we checked in a couple of times. He washed the bike. He took care of it. And he was very accommodating, too. So, you helped me out with the box. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I was insistent. I needed a damn bike with a box. And I didn't have one. So he put a rack on the back. You need a special rack for the box. He found it. I bought a box for 20 bucks. He put it on. It's all good. And how long you guys been in business?
Since 2011.
2011,
Yeah.
man. So it's pretty long. So
Yeah.
12, 13, whatever years.
Yeah.
So my math skills are
years.
outstanding. My math skills are great. And as I told you guys before, you probably seen, I'm not sure what's going to make it into the edit, but I tried a lot of other shops, not happy. So this one's good. I know you weren't ready,
Yeah.
but I'll cut you up. I'll make you look good.
Okay.
So right in front of that,
Yeah.
which would be perfect. And
I stopped by to rent a car today, and I have to give Peter a lot of credit. He didn't know I was going to come with the camera, and he's just got to explain his shop off the cuff. So here we go. Let's take a look at that.
Hi, I'm Peter, the owner of Peter Bike and Car Rental. It's Palawan Peter Motorcycle and Car Rental if you search it on Google. So we love you to come to our shop to give you a good service. And we do all maintenance of our bikes, so I will keep you safely with my bikes. So the safety is the first thing that we are always looking for. So yeah.
yeah, where are you located? You're close to the airport, right?
Actually, we are close to Old Airport. So if you're going to search this on Google, just search Old Airport and Rizal Avenue Extension. You're going to find it.
Yeah, they show up really easy, guys. One last thing, there was I found this story a little impressive, so I'm going to share it. And you're going to share it, actually.
Okay.
So there was a Westerner who rented a scooter. Actually, the scooter that I'm riding, which I feel like is my bike. I love that bike. It's a good bike. But anyway, the scooter I'm riding has some scratches on it because the Westerner crashed. And I think broke his leg or something. And he went and visited him in the hospital. But maybe you want to tell him a 10-second story about that?
Yeah, they got accident around midnight, I think, 11 p.m. So actually, they didn't call me, but someone I know from hospital,
right.
they call me and said that it's my bike, and they see the stickers on the bike. So that's why I came to the hospital, then check the guy if he's good or not. So we give him a help, everything. So and we pick up our bikes around, I think, 12 midnight. Like around 36 kilometers from here. So
36
yeah,
kilometers.
we all accommodating and we all fix everything. So he's not going to think about the bike if it's good there or not, if it's safe or not. So
to me, this is an outstanding level of personal touch. I've never seen this before. And you went and visited him in the hospital itself.
Yeah.
So you don't get that everywhere. So he actually went and visited the guy, check on, see if he's all right.
Yeah.
So thumbs up, man. Good job, Peter. And when I crash and break my leg, you gonna come visit me?
Yeah, I will give you a fruit. I will bring you a fruit.
This is very good. And what bike number did I have, by the way? I had bike number, in case you guys are
I
curious.
think it's number.
Anyone ever wants it? Yeah.
8.
Number 8. So
Yeah.
you guys want to rent number 8? There it is. You're probably gonna leave that on there, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've seen some other people driving. So I was at the hospital the other day because I got really sick, and so I was at the hospital the other day because I got really sick, and I ran into a Westerner, and Paul, I think his name was, and he recognized your bike, and he said, "Oh, Peter's is the best." So hey, what can I tell you? So I'm going to stop lathering it on here, and I'm going to get out of here. So could you put that in the street for me, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good. All right, man. See you guys in the next Palawan Peters in Palawan, in Puerto Princesa. There's his shop one more time. There's the car. There's the entrance. That's Almacina's. That's where we had that food. Where the lights were. So this night shot is actually the second time I'm renting the car. Once I went to BALABAC Island, which is like 6 hours south Palawan, and this time I'm going all the way up to El Nido and Coron, and it's going to be an excellent trip. Everything worked out really good. Oh, flashes are working. All the lights work, it looks like. Yep. Yeah. What do you have to say about Peters? Great service, amazing prices, in many cases hundreds of pesos less per day than other vendors. So let's summarize. If you're going to land in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, you want the best shop possible. I think this is it. This is Peters. And this is Peter's rental shop. And this is the man himself, Peter. How you doing, Peter, man? Nice to see you, brother.
Nice to see you. Good
All right. This guy's treated me really well. One of the things I like about Peter's shop is they do all the work right here. It's an open shop. You can stop in and seat yourself. They have a nice fleet of bikes, right? A good selection to pick from. But more importantly, the most important thing to me, and I saw this online, and before I do it, let me preface this. I've been to 7 different places, rented from one guy, finally ended up with this guy here. So far, everything he said has been honest and true. And look into his eyes, man.
For 11 years, that's why we need to be honest,
Yeah, it catches up with you.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you get the horn, okay? Not good. So, good shop, and you guys do all the repairs yourself?
Yeah, everything. As you can see here, I just repaired the brakes, everything. Because we know everything about the bikes, that's why we always keep it safe. You know, we don't want to rent it out without brakes, without good tires, so everything. Check everything.
He says that, but he's not joking, because I was in Subic and I rented from a guy. I won't mention names, but I rented from the guy. He gave me a bike, and it had no brakes. He gave me another bike to replace it, and the brakes were just as bad. So I come here, and again, I won't mention the name, but the first place I rented from, I found online. I came. They look good online too, by the way. They look good. Won't tell you, but just go to Peter's. And I rented the first bike. I got there. He's like, I have a brand new bike for you. He literally gave me a brand new bike.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a brand new bike for you. So I come there, and I see the bike. I'm like, pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
He's
when
like,
you get it, it's just 2,700. I think. Yeah, it's really brand new.
oh, the price?
No, the kilometers. I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, the bike was pretty new. I don't remember the kilometers,
I think.
but they weren't going to give it to me.
Yeah. Ah.
So I got there and said, no, you can't have that. But
Ah.
since we don't have the bike that you can have, they said you can ride it for 3 hours or something. So you have to come back at 2 o'clock. But he tells me I have to fill the tank up. I said, wait a minute. I took a trike all the way here to get on your motorcycle. You make me wait for an hour, then tell me you don't have the bike, then say, yes, you can use the bike for 3 hours, but I have to fill the tank up. I was like, then forget it. He's like, okay, don't worry about filling the tank up. So I come back 3 hours later. They promised me the new bike, and they had an old bike, a really old bike.
Yeah.
It was rubbed up, scuffed. But worse yet, we got on the bike. I said, okay, fine, I'm here. I need a bike. I'm going to take it for the night. I got on the bike. The thing, when you hit the gas, the transmission, the clutch was slipping.
It's
Really
yeah.
bad.
They don't do maintenance for sure.
Yeah, and they stopped and the thing was stolen. So you got to be careful what you rent, guys. Try to find something reasonably new. Find a reputable dealer. Then we had all the guys on the side of the road. There's a bunch of dealers on the side of the road. I'm not going to say anything bad about them because I have not rented from them.
Yeah.
But their prices were considerably higher than this guy's here. So this is not a paid endorsement. It's just what it is. It's my good experience. But yeah, so this again is Peter's. That says a lot. So it says a lot about his character. His concern for his customer shows through.
Yeah, I get a lot of experience with my customer, even first. But we always check the customer first if they got any problem. So,
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that too. And one last thing. He told me himself, if we break down, he's going to send a helicopter out to pick us up. So dude rocks. No helicopter. But he does say something to the effect, if we break down, you come help us, right?
Yeah, I'm 24/7 online on my WhatsApp, so you can call me anytime, even that it's around like midnight or anytime. I
Awesome.
can do help, so anything, yeah.
All right, Peter, thanks for sharing. We're going to rent the car. We're going to southern Palawan. No one goes there, so we're going to go there. We're going to film it for you guys. By the time you see this, that video will already be up. But we're going to do the car rental, and I'll see you in the car later. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one, or when we're finished with Peter. Anyway, thank you, Peter. Appreciate it very much,
Thank
man.
you very much, yeah.
God bless you, and let's do the car. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button below. It really helps the channel a lot. Thank you for watching. If you're in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, in the Philippines, be sure to visit Palawan Peter's Motorcycle and Car Rental Shop. In the meantime, come visit the greatest place on earth and let's explore this world together.